So today, guys, I am going to be starting a new series where it's going to be tutorials on how to make cool gadgets in Minecraft using Mcreator. See, it's going to be a really fun thing, you know. I just want to show you how it works, okay? So, what gadget am I going to be showing you today? Well, I'm going to be showing you water. I'm going to be showing you the water bucket. No, the water boots. Okay? So now, these, as you can see, they're like water boots, right? Then when you equip them on, every tick it spawns water on you. It's just a really powerful tool. You can like just go up, you can go down, you know? You're just kind of like flying, but not, you know? You can even make a water fortress out of this, you know? And I'm using Mcreator. Very fun thing to use. You don't really need to know much of coding to make this work. So yeah, I'm going to be showing you how to make this. Let's get right into it. Do you want to go into Mcreator? Mcreator. Once you get all that done, you'll load this. You'll be greeted to Mcreator update. Do not hit this button. Hit remind me later if you want it to work right. And then you want to create new workspace. You want to give it a name. You can name this whatever you want. I'm just going to name it tutorial since this is the tutorial. Okay? I'm sure that's how you spell it. Maybe. Okay. You want to hit create new workspace. You want to hit exit that, and then you will want to have to wait for it to just do all of its setting up. Then you'll be good to go. Just wait for a little bit, and it'll be good. Okay, so first, for this, you want to go into this big green plus symbol, and you want to click armor. Now you want to give this armor a name without spaces. Here I'm just going to name it water boots. Water boot. Create new armor, and you want to disable armor helmet, armor body, armor leggings, but leave the boots on for this. And then, once you have that done, you will want to click to expand button. So once you figure out whether you want it to be immune to fire or any special information, you will want to click this. Once you get into here, create texture from scratch. That's fine. Now you want to create it. So yeah, I'm just going to create a simple texture, nothing too fancy, you know, just like little iron boots right here. And then, let's see, maybe add some water. Just sprinkle some water on top. Add some of that. Yeah, like that. You just go into save as new texture. Item, you want to place as an item, and you want to name it without any caps or any spaces, so just put water boots. Yes, I did spell water wrong, but whatever. Then you want to go here, click your texture, and now basically what that does is this is what it looks like in your hand. So now we want to go to properties. Now, armor layer texture. What you want to do is you want to go up to this little top symbol of chest plate with a little plus on the left bottom side. Put that, and now you want to put your armor pack base item. Basically what this does is what the basic texture is based off of. So I'm just going to use iron boots. And then you can choose whatever color you want it. Right here. Yeah, I'm just going to go with like that. That seems fine. Since it's kind of water. Want to go into armor, power factor. That should be fine. Don't actually. Alright. And you want to enter your name. So let me just put water. Boots. Yes, why do I keep spelling water wrong? There you go. Create new armor pack. Now when you do that, you want to go to workspace. And you want to left click and hit delete on this, and all of these. Yeah, this just is stuff that you don't want that automates for some reason. And then let's go back to the water boots. Now you'll click on water boots right here. And sometimes it doesn't want to show. Just click back to like workspace or like one of these and just hit save and keep open. And then go back to this. And usually that fixes it if you need that. So what tab do you want it to be in? Just gonna put in combat because that's what armor's in. And then you got armor equipped sounds. It's just what it sounds like. And since it's water boots, I'm gonna use sound of water. Is that one? Or yeah, that one should be fine. This you can change like the maximum damage, armor absorbs, damage, value, stuff, chainability, toughness, and knockback resistance. You can change that to whatever you want. I'm just going to leave it as is. Okay. Now, you can also add repair items if you want. That's just if you put an anvil and like, let's just say you make a water bucket, for example, for a repair item. Then if you slap that in an anvil and your boots, then it'll fix the boots. And then we got these. So you want to click boots tip event. You want to hit this plus. You can name it whatever you want. Create procedure. Now this is where some people might just give up. But don't do that. It's really simple. So you'll want to go into plot management. You want to go into this first one that says place blank at X, Y, and Z. So just want to grab that, connect it, and select what you want. And you want to select the water still, not the water or any of these other ones. I mean, you could, but I found that water still works the best. Then, now we're almost done. You can just go ahead and hit save and keep open if you want, so it saves. And now you'll want to go into the spit plus sign in workspace. You'll want to go into recipe, enter whatever you want. So I'm going to use water boots R for recipe. Now this is where you can do it. You can choose if it's crafting checklist, which I'm going to choose. And you can click on any of these spaces and put whatever you want to make it. Now I'm going to use water buckets. since that made sense for me. And you can use other items that are custom too. As I could use this if I really wanted to, since that's custom made. So yeah, you can use custom made. Then you want to click what comes out of that. You want to click your water boots. You can say how many boots you want to give them. I'm just going to keep at 1. Hit save and keep open. Just like so. Save everything. Then you want to hit this green plus sign up at the top. And that will start Minecraft. Yeah, I just need to give it some time. And then that will pop up. Why do I do? Okay. Yeah. You want to go into single player, like usual. And you can name it whatever you want. I'm just going to name it Test 1. Or, yeah, Test 1. Change it to Creative. Create new world. And then this is where you test everything out. Make sure everything's working properly, which everything should be working properly. And yeah, hopefully that works. It should, like I said. So yeah, this is where you just test. Make sure everything's proper, and yeah. Okay, so we spawned in here. And the first thing that I do is I did a crafting table. And I did the materials to make it. So I did buckets, water buckets. Then I add all of this. Place my water buckets down, just like so. And yeah, I just use water boots. Since I made this shapeless, you can put them anywhere, and it makes the water boots. You even get to keep the buckets as well, which is really nice. So yeah, it doesn't even take the buckets away. So yeah, now you got the water boots. And this is where you test it out. So as you can see, you have your little icon. Place them on. Now they should be. Okay, I know why. So this can happen when you do something like this. So you see, what I did wrong was I forgot to save this. Now, this is how you fit stuff, you can see how it works and all. And then yeah, you can just quit that. And now we can play and see if it works right this time. This is a thing of trial and error. I completely meant to do that to show you, Let's try this again, shall we? So now once you try to... You see, this is just a trial and error. What's wrong? What did I do wrong? I think what I did wrong is I just didn't save it all. So yeah, this is what you gotta do when stuff doesn't work. You just got to keep trying new methods. So let's just save all this, make sure that everything's saved. Everything should be saved. Yep, everything seems to be. And one way you can see is if everything's in the workshop space or whatever. Alright, over here we got the recipe. And we got the boots. So this should work now. And if not, I'm gonna have to redo this whole tutorial because I messed something up. But I believe that I fixed the problem they won't be teaching you. Alexa, cancel. So now that we fixed all of the problems, right, that we might encounter, now if we put them on, ta-da! We can fly around to whatever fortress. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today's tutorial video, guys, for Mcreator. See you next time. Bye-bye.